Good morning. Would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for being here with us this morning. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge some of the distinguished guests who are with us today. The Vice President of the Newark Board of Education, the Honorable Beverly Santana. Board members of the Newark Board of Education, the Honorable Elena Viñas, and the Honorable David Doughty. We have the mayor of the greatest city in the world with us, Mayor Raz J. Baraka. Majority Leader Senator M. Teresa Ruiz. Jasmine Beckford from Prudential Financial. Maria Melendez from Focus. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here this morning to mark a very special event in the Newark Public Schools. The launch of Newark Saves, a college savings program which will begin with the kindergarten class entering our schools this year. As we enter the second half of our historic 10-year strategic plan, the next decade, 2020-30, we have seen remarkable evidence of transformation across the Newark Public Schools. One powerful example is the increasing number of students accepted by Ivy Leagues, HBCUs, and state and private colleges and universities throughout New Jersey and the country. Just this past spring, we celebrated Arts High School graduate Angel Ortiz, who was accepted to 7 Ivy League universities. People magazine, oh yes, that is worthy of that applause. People magazine just this past weekend published a feature on Yasmin Barrows, an Eastside High School graduate from the class of 2025 who is now attending Harvard University on a full scholarship. This transformation has proven what we have known for decades in Newark. Our students have what it takes to gain admission to top colleges and universities. For the first time ever, Newark Public Schools achieves a historic mark in our high school graduation rate of 90%. This year's class of 2025 earned over $218 million in college scholarships. And based on post-secondary outcomes for the class of 2024, those are graduates of 2 years ago, who are enrolled in their sophomore year in college today in record numbers. All of these indicators suggest that our students are accelerating at unprecedented levels. Today, we take a major step in addressing the challenge that not every student has the financial means to attend college with the launch of Newark Saves, a college savings program. This program is made possible through our strong and critical partnership with the Prudential Foundation, which has generously provided a $150,000 grant to launch this strategy with the support of Focus, Hispanic Center for Community Development, right here in the city of Newark. Both Prudential and Focus have served as long-standing partners in the efforts of the Newark Public Schools, and we recognize both organizations today. This initiative is aligned with Mayor Baraka's initiatives to end poverty among Newark families, including the Newark Movement for Economic Equity. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor, Raz J. Baraka.
Good morning.
Morning.
Just want to thank everybody who supports Newark Public Schools in the first place, Senator Ruiz, all of the board, everybody that's here today. We appreciate your presence here. I just want to thank the superintendent, Prudential, for always being a good partner of ours here in the city of Newark. Focus for stepping in as well. When I was a kid in Newark, Howard Savings Bank used to, some of you are laughing because you guys are as old as I am.
Me too, with the little book, Mayor.
They used to give us these little things to put our dollar money in. And we had to put our own money in it then. And we were supposed to save that over years. I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't know if Howard Savings Bank still got my 50 cents or not, but I know that this program is a little different in that Prudential is stepping up, putting money in accounts of children, which is absolutely along the lines of what we are trying to do in creating guaranteed income. It's what the country, most progressives in the country who are talking about baby bonds, this is what they mean. Who are talking about child tax credit, this is what they mean, giving opportunities for young people when they come into this world to have a fighting chance, to have a turn at bat, to get up at the plate and swing like everybody else, to have that pathway, that journey to do that. And the superintendent and Newark Saves is giving young people in our city the opportunity to do that, to save some money, to have it for college. This is a home run by any definition, any way you look at it. Even pundits and critics who may have things to say, I think that this is foolproof. This is exactly what we need, and hopefully we can get some other people to join Prudential and adding some more money to help our babies realize their dreams, because college is becoming more and more expensive. And with this guy in office, you'll now be able to forgive your loans. You will never be able to forgive your loans, and some other things are going to happen, but ultimately you have to have the resources to be able to afford the university and college. So I thank, again, Prudential, I thank all of our partners here, and I thank our superintendent for being smart enough to understand this is something that we need to have happen here in the city of Newark. So God bless you. Thank you.
With the mayor doing the good fight in our city, our state is equally well protected with the majority leader, M. Teresa Ruiz.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, boys and girls. Oh, thank you. So I got to meet some beautiful little people from Michelle Obama and Speedway. I see a nice, beautiful little person back here with a blue collar. What school are you from? Hawthorne. How about you up here in the front? I know what school because I see your principal, but you could tell me. What school? Are you from a famous baseball player named school? Yes. Are you from Clemente? Roberto Clemente School? Yes. How about you? You say good morning really loud, so I know you can yell. What school do you go to? Hawkins Street, fabulous. Next president of the United States sitting right there in Newark. It is an honor and a pleasure to be with you here, really at the precipice where the entire country, if not the state, is getting ready to go back to school, right? And that means so many things for so many different families. In some phases, it's as early as this Friday, dropping off. Oh my God, I get crazy because dropping off their daughter for the first day of college. My girls are going through it. But thinking about those moments, right? First days, what does it mean? What does it mean when you're in college? What does it mean when you're going to high school? What does it mean when you're going to kindergarten or preschool or being dropped off after mom decides that she's going to go back to work in a highly qualified infant and toddler care setting? Until you're a taxpayer, the responsibility of government is not done because we have to be part of the solution. And I can tell you that in this room with the collective of all of you, the people who make our buildings work, and with this administration under the leadership of Superintendent Roger Leon, there has been a coalesce, this coalesce, I'm stuck on the word, but we are all coming together because of these little people. Recognizing that the schools are not going to do it alone, recognizing that the state can't do it alone, that the city can't do it alone, that the corporate sector can't do it alone. But if we get together and approach common sense initiatives, because this is what this is. We recognize that financial literacy in certain zip codes is something that's so far beyond. Look, my parents learned about banking when they moved here from Puerto Rico from one of the priests at church, because wasn't something that they were used to. And they got into this framework of one check goes to pay bills, one check gets deposited for savings. And because they did that in the early 1970s, they were one, if not the first Puerto Rican family to purchase a home in the North Ward. And that's huge, because that's when we start talking about generational wealth. Fast forward to a time and era, you heard the mayor, the little book. I remember my little book. But the one thing that has changed dramatically was even if you had $25 in there, that interest would kick it up $5, $6, $7. Now the interest is like 0.33 cents. You know, times are changing, and government never really restructured itself to keep up with cost of living. And so now you see these programs that are multifaceted, starting to teach financial literacy at a time when children are just imagining the first days of school, bringing in families that perhaps don't understand how critical it is for us to live within our means and to make the dollar stretch as best as possible, to save some money and figure out what are the best investments so that when you decide that you want to go to Princeton University, if in fact you need anything, you're going to get a full ride scholarship. I can see it right now, so don't worry about that. But if in fact you need books and resources, because our families are disconnected from the reality of what university brings. I tell you that because it's a firsthand experience that I had. First generation. Was it because my parents didn't love me enough, or they were too busy, or they didn't speak the language? A little bit of all those things at certain moments in time, especially when I was coming home at 4 o'clock in the morning. But that was a joke, y'all. Come on, because you look like, you know. It's about all those things in those spaces and teaching us what life really brings. My mom sent me to school for the first semester with about $300 for books. I was an English major. That purchased one book at the school that I was at. And it was just not recognizing how expensive the next 4 years are, whether you're 10 minutes from home, whether you're dorming downtown, or whether you're commuting. The cost of going to school is extraordinary, but we know the value that's behind it. We know that that's the only equalizing factor, that the more degrees that an individual can empower themselves with, that their trajectory as a taxpayer becomes greater and more supportive. And so I want to tell you that I don't come here just to bore you, to make you laugh, to make new friends, because I really come here for the kids. I mean, I love all of you, but they fulfill my day. I come here as someone who has proof in the pudding. This year, District 29, with my colleagues, Assemblywoman Shanique Spates and Eliana Pintor-Marin, at a time when the district was facing a shortfall in their budget, secured over $20 million to be sure that our Newark children can grow, can graduate, our teachers are resourced, and our fight is not done. Because we need new school buildings, because we need more resources, because when someone is talking about balloons and events, and when someone's talking about food meals, they don't recognize all those things and the artificial work that we have to do to create community, network, to attract, to secure, and to preserve. So let them see this today as what we're doing, common sense approaches that take us to a 90%, did I hear you right? Because sometimes I don't listen to you often. 90% graduation rate. That's extraordinary. To show the world that even if I was born in 07104, 105, 07112, 07107, that regardless as to what you think of who we are, that my dad selected the city of Newark to raise his family when he came from PR because he saw the beauty in the greatness, that we are at that precipice, but it's our children who have to gain those glories that we've laid the foundation for, that this is our city, these are our schools, these are our communities, and these will be our successes. So congratulations to you all.
Be careful what you say at a microphone, because there's always somebody who comes after. That red is hot, on fire, and so was that speech, so we thank you so much, Senator. This is made possible by the incredible work of the Prudential Foundation, and joining us from Prudential Financial is Jasmine Beckford.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you, Superintendent, for your introduction and your vision. Your visionary leadership in bringing Newark Saves College Savings Program to life. Your dedication to creating pathways for educational attainment is instrumental in empowering the students of Newark with opportunities for brighter futures. We at Prudential are thrilled to support the Newark College Savings Program, reflecting our dedication to the future of Newark. Through a $150,000 contribution via the Prudential Foundation to Newark Public Schools, we are enabling the establishment of 529 College Savings Program. For 3,000 incoming kindergarten students. Each participating family will receive a $25 seed deposit to open their child's college savings account. With an opportunity for additional incentives based on engagement and providing comprehensive financial literacy and college savings planning. Prudential has a 150-year history here in the city of Newark, reflecting our unwavering commitment to addressing financial challenges and fostering economic growth. Over the past decade, we have invested over $1.1 billion in Newark, supporting community development and economic opportunities. We deeply value our partnership with Newark Public Schools and Focus, Hispanic Center for Community Development, both vital institutions in shaping the future of Newark's families and students. Together, we are committed to fostering educational opportunities that align with our shared vision for economic mobility and long-term financial wellness. We acknowledge and appreciate the commitment of our government officials to enhancing New York students' attainment of post-secondary education. Their dedication is crucial in ensuring that our youth have the resources and support needed to succeed in higher education. This initiative aligns with Prudential's mission as a purpose-led global enterprise that is solving financial challenges and expanding access to investing, insurance, and retirement security for millions of people. By supporting Newark Saves, we reinforce our strategy to build bridges to financial security for generations, both locally and globally. Thank you for your time today.
Together, we are united by the idea that 2038 is much closer than it seems. The children with us today, who will be starting kindergarten in just a few days, will be college freshmen before we know it. That is why the Newark Saves College Savings Program will encourage the families of these kindergarteners to begin saving for college. Joining me this morning is one representative of the kindergarten class from every single ward in our city. We have from the north, Omar from Roberto Clemente School. From the birth part of my city, the South Ward, we have Harmony from Hawthorne Avenue School. From where all of my life has been spent in the East Ward, Jeremiah from Hawkins Street School. And it's interesting, Madam Senator, because you were right about Jeremiah. He was the one doing all this talking back there. He saw the camera, see that? He was like, what? See, look at the cameras. They're there for you. In the Mighty West Ward, we have Daniel from Speedway. And in the center of our city, we have Michelle Obama School. Kenzie, with her big sister, is also here to provide her support as she comes forward. So the Newark Saves College Savings Program will help these families to begin saving for college by creating college savings accounts with a $25 seed deposit for 3,000 kindergartners here in the Newark Public Schools, providing comprehensive financial literacy workshops and college planning sessions at every single one of our 42 elementary schools, developing outreach strategies in multiple languages, using social media, digital marketing, newsletters, and other platforms to reach all of the eligible families. Adding incentive deposits for students who achieve good grades, maintain perfect attendance, and participate in enrichment activities. Families can also earn additional deposits by parents attending parent-teacher conferences, back-to-school nights, and all of the other incredible school events for their children. Finally, to anyone listening today who would like to join this important movement and support Newark families, I invite you to make your own contribution by joining us at newarksaves.org. The website is now live and available in 5 languages. I see the good man of Chief of Staff of the Newark Public Schools rising. For which reason do you rise, sir?
Good morning, everyone. The call to action was heard loud and clear, and I want to share with you that your executive team have come together to match Prudential at 17 classrooms that are near and dear to all of us. As employees of the districts and students of the district, we have matched $8,925 into those accounts. So to the staff members that have made the contribution, please wave your paddle up in the air.
Do I see paddles in the air?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Together, we are building a future where every Newark student dreams of college and has the means to achieve it. Thank you so much. Let's give these young college-bound children a big round of applause. And yes.
On behalf of Alamo Insurance Group, I want to just say congratulations, and we are going to make a donation of $10,000.
Thank you to Alamo Insurance. And we're gonna have a seat because the tears.
Thank God I wasn't the
The
only
tears. the tear. You did good, Madam Senator. I was under control.
I have for the parents, I have an 8-year-old. She started school, so whenever I just think about college or anything, I turn into a hot mess.
We appreciate you for that. And I'm going to have all of these children have spoken with me this morning about everything they want to do. And we're going to make it happen in Newark Public Schools. Excellent. So as the families take their seats, I know that there are a number of our good friends in the media in the room. We would love to be able to answer any of the questions that you may have. Paul will follow your lead. Danny, you want to do that off podium? Sure, okay. Sounds good. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you. All of these incredible 5-year-olds and 1 4-year-old is ready to engage in any conversations with anyone that would like to do that as well. And then what we'll do is we'll take a final picture back outside, because I know the board members want in on that picture. Okay? All right, great. Thank you.
Make sure you all graduate and come back to Newark.